Now then people, it's Joe or Leeds TV and it is time for your Sheffield Wednesday post-match review. So Leeds have come away from Hillsborough with a point after a scrappy, well fought point, I guess. I mean, for me, especially in the second half, we were second best. Is that to do with the fact that Bamford was brought off the pitch and we lost something? We definitely lost a focal point. I do think, if you had the chance to watch my watch along, I mentioned this, I do think Hutchinson was having the better of the duel with Bamford. However, there was still a duel. When Eddie came on the pitch, you lose that. You know, Eddie, though, what he did do is showed little flashes that did create chances. There was the opportunity where he got round one of their defenders, played it into Harrison, who hit it first time, and I think it might have been Fox that cleared it off the line. It was then chipped to the back post by KP, and Alioski hit the post. But really in the second half, that was the only chance of note for Leeds. I thought we were much better in the first without creating many clear-cut chances. You know, it was just a bit scrappy, and like I say, for me, I'm happy with the point. Look, Sheff Wednesday are up there, third in the league with us. You know, we're second, they're third. It's a Gary Monk side. We never do well. They've got Kieran Westwood in goal, who, by the way, made an absolute worldie of a save. While I was doing the watch-along, a lot of people were berating Bamford in the comments for that miss. It wasn't a bad miss. It was the fact that Kieran Westwood was just better to it and made a fantastic save. Bamford did everything right. So, yeah, I mean, on the phase of play, look, I'll take the point. We've got two home games next up, I believe. QPR coming next Saturday. That's when we need to get back to winning ways. I was really impressed with Costa in the first half. I thought when he was coming into central positions and running with the ball at will, he did really well. I thought it was a really positive performance. The defence, the back line, having to deal with the likes of Fletcher, knew it was always going to be a tough day, but I thought they applied themselves really well. For second half, you know, Harris, Bannon, especially when Forestieri came off the bench as well, they looked really, really dangerous. And for me, that second half, they only looked like there was going to be one winner. In all honesty, they created quite a lot of chances. Obviously, you have the one, I think it's Bannon and Fox that combine, and Fox fizzed it across, and Fletcher hit it first time, and it came off the crossbar. It was a lovely first time strike, bounces off the crossbar, hits Kiko in the back, and it goes out for a goal kick. It was about time Leeds had a bit of luck, and look, I'm happy with the point. You might disagree, but you cannot berate Bamford after that opportunity missed. I thought it was a well taken header. And listen, I've already checked social media before coming back here and doing that. A lot of people are on this as well, saying, look, we definitely lost something when Bamford came off the pitch. So how do you factor it in? You're going to have to look at the other option of getting them both in there for me, because you need Patrick in there. Although I felt Hutchinson defended well and was having the better of the duels with Bamford, in all honesty, I do think we definitely lost something in there. Could we have brought Tyler on maybe to maybe inject something extra? Cooper getting brought on for Costa was a little bit of a strange one for me, because I thought Costa was having a good game, but I understand getting Cooper in there as well, and we needed it. We defended resolutely. I'm happy with the point against a very, very good Sheff Wednesday side, one of the better sides we've come up against this season. We played well in the first half, but totally lost control in the second, and Sheff Wednesday definitely looked like they could go on and win the game. So I'm happy with the point. We move on now. Next home game is QPR. Sorry for the guys that want to watch the watch along back. I've had an issue uploading it. I'm not going to be able to get it uploaded. That's why I've done you a quick post-match review. But thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Connor's been at the game today. Oscar will have his post-match out soon, and we might see a pissed up Tasha game. Who knows? But thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you all soon, and let's look forward to getting 3 points now at QPR. We've had 2 very decent points away from home against opposition that are in the top 6 that are going to be up there. So now let's start the winning run. We're undefeated in 2. Now let's start the winning run and get back to winning ways against QPR. Thank you for tuning in. Leeds, Leeds, Leeds!